All right, this is me honestly and truly hitting my limit. I'm gonna show you our house and what it looks like right now. Mind you, this is just a couple weeks before Christmas, but it's fine. Everything's fine. I'm having a little bit of a hard time with living out of my car kind of right now and dealing with all of this change, but let me just show you guys so it'll make sense what I'm talking about. So this is our home, which mind you, a couple days ago I showed you like our Christmas decorations and everything all done up, and now this is what we're living out of currently while all of the floors in our house get replaced. All because this bathroom flooded. Now we have to do all of this. And I swear, this looks really bad just because this is what the subflooring of a 30-year-old house looks like, but it's not, it's really truly not that bad. The subflooring is not in terrible shape. There are just a couple places where it is going to need to be replaced. You can probably tell from here, like you see the wet spot right there. Like that's where the water was coming out of the bathroom. So that's where that subflooring is going to need to be replaced. And then there was also a wet spot in front of the front door. But everything else is fine and will not be replaced, which is fantastic news. But like this was our dining room. Now we have a refrigerator in our dining room and a bunch of living room furniture and a stove that's not usable currently. I count myself very lucky that my parents live really close by and have an apartment in the downstairs of their house that has like an efficiency kitchen, a separate bathroom, everything. That is where the girls and I are gonna go live for the time being, probably for the next 5 or more days until they finish out this project. And then my husband is gonna have to stay here, and I feel really sorry for him, but we need him to be able to stay here so that he can take care of the dogs. The dogs don't really have anywhere else to go. So I hate that he has to stay like this. I mean, with the stove not hooked up, he can't even make coffee in the morning because we make our coffee with a tea kettle. So I might just run out and get him a little coffee maker from like Rose's or something for the time being. This is rough, and this is rougher than I thought it was going to be. They said, they were like, oh yeah, no, you can still probably definitely live in there while this is happening. There's not a chance in hell that my family could live in this. Not with a 6 and a 4-year-old and 2 dogs. This is just like, they could get splinters all in their feet from running around inside. All the furniture is moved around. Their bedrooms are discombobulated. Everything is just out of whack in here. So definitely not going to be staying. I grabbed their blankets out of here before they started all of the construction, but I'm going to have to come back in here to pack up all of our things. I only packed one of my daughter's clothes this morning. That's all I really had time for before I had to run out the door. So I'm going to have to come back and get all the rest of our stuff. The plan is I need to go to pick up right now, go get the girls. I'm gonna drive them to my mom's and get them all settled in. Then I am going to leave. I'm gonna come back here, pack all of our things, then go to the grocery store, stock her fridge, and get us settled into our new apartment living situation. So I'll bring you guys along for that journey, but this is chaos in transparency. We've got other things going on in our personal lives that are just like weighing on me really heavily. I feel very emotionally exhausted, and the fact that we're so close to Christmas and like there's this pressure for forced merriment and keeping it all together. There's Christmas presents arriving on the front porch every single day that need to be wrapped, and I don't have a place to wrap them, let alone a place to put them. It's all feeling like a little bit much, but having the distraction of creating these videos is honestly a really big blessing at this point, so let's just keep moving. Welcome to our temporary living quarters. Let me give you a tour. We've already made ourselves very much at home in my parents' apartment, and I have a ton of unpacking to do, but the most important things are ready, which means pajamas, sound machines in every corner of this giant space because it's a really big hollow area, so we need 2 sound machines. The girls have been long looking forward to creating super bed, which is when we take all the cushions off of this couch and make like a big bed on the floor. That's where they are going to sleep, so I can sleep over there in the big bed and hopefully get some work done over there at my mom's desk after they go to bed, because I just did not get anything done today. I feel like I have so much to do. We have an efficiency kitchen over here. I forgot to get coffee at the grocery store, so I guess I'll just steal some of my parents for the coffee up here. And then I unpacked some of the girls' snacks down here, and then you saw me load up the fridge. But my mom put some toys and stuff down here for them, their baby dolls, their play sets. And we're gonna be nice and cozy. I just need to get this place kind of cleaned up and everything put where it needs to go. I really need to feel like I have some sort of control over anything right now. And then the bathroom where I get to take my shower that I really need here in just a little while. And my kids are just getting set up with baths upstairs. Oh, I've missed my babies. Oh my goodness. For your breakfast this morning, aren't you? You ready for your breakfast? Oh. Come on. All right, come on, let's go eat yours. Getting the girls to sleep last night was so hard, like way harder than I thought it was going to be. Hopefully tonight goes a little bit easier. I actually think it'll probably go in the opposite direction. I'm thinking it's probably going to be harder the longer that we're here, because eventually like the coolness of being in a new place is going to wear off and they're going to wonder why we're not going home. But we have a week left until this project is finished, so we are not any closer to going home. Honestly, I don't know, maybe we will go home after they get the subflooring done. Just, I mean, technically we can, it's just, it's not a comfortable living situation, but we'll see. If the girls start to get antsy, then we're just gonna go. But I'm working from here today because the dogs have to be out of the house. It is below freezing outside. It is so cold for eastern North Carolina, and I did not feel good about leaving the dogs outside, but with them replacing the subflooring, they really can't be at the house. They can't be inside, so they're over here at my mom's with me, and they're acting like a nervous wreck. We've already been for a walk, but they're like crying at the door. They're confused. Everybody is just so out of their rhythm. The only good news about it is that I have been absolutely cranking out stuff for work, which is great because I lost so much time to our Christmas party yesterday and to being late to work trying to get all of the furniture out of our house. So I really needed to have a super productive day.